Hello, welcome to another tutorial. Today we're going to be doing a butterfly study, so I'm just going to walk you through how I do butterflies since I've been doing them so much lately, and I thought why not just sit down and record it. So first of all, you're going to start by picking the base color of your butterfly. It can either go from light to dark or from dark to light. For this, I'm doing green to blue, and I want the green to be the lighter spots and the blue to be the darker ones. So I just start with a vase of really light green, and then I just start mixing it with water, just activating the color to mix it in with the blue. For this whole tutorial, I'm probably going to be using the same brush, which is this really thin and kind of long brush. And for the supplies, I'm going to be using a 300-gram paper and gouache. As you can see, I made a shadow at the bottom of the first wing just to signal that it's overlapping the wing that's underneath. And just kind of give the sense that these butterflies' wings are really, really thin. You can just give it however many coats you want, however dark you want the color to be. I don't really want it to be that dark, so I just leave it kind of the way it is. And here you're gonna try to do the same for the other wing, which I know it can be really hard, but just try your best. For the second set of wings, I'm just gonna go with kind of the same technique, going from light to dark and going from green to blue. And we're gonna do the same for the third set of wings. Right here I started doing the body of the butterfly, and if you think that the black color is too dark, you can do any variation of dark green or dark blue, just so that it matches better, but I really like the black. Since I'm using wash, I don't really mind the saturation of the color. Actually, I really want it to be really saturated so that I can work from the tip and just start blending it outwards. Your most saturated color is gonna go to the bottom, and the least saturated one is gonna go towards the green or your lighter spots. If you're working with going from dark to light, you can just do the lighter spots be the edge of the wings. Or you can even work with a dark center for like touching the body of the butterfly, and then in the middle of the wings make it really light, and then go for a darker color in the edges like for this one. more different than the other ones. So for doing the lines along the wings, there's two ways you can do this. You can start by getting a saturated color and drawing the lines, and then going over the color with water so that it kind of leaks onto the wings if you like that effect. And if you don't, you can just use a color mixed with water, just so it's almost transparent but you can see that it's a color, and then you get another type of effect. And that would be it for our first butterfly. Now we start with the second one. I'm using kind of the same technique of going from light to dark. For this butterfly, the set of wings that's gonna be different is gonna be the second one, which I'm mixing with green. I always try to do so that one set of wings is different than the other one so that you can differentiate them better. And I usually don't pay much thought to the second pair of wings, but for this one I did try to give more attention to it. Here I start shading with the same technique, going from a really dark color and then just putting water on top of it and going with upward strokes. Here you can see that the butterfly is standing on a flower, but I actually don't go and paint the flower, so I just skip over that. Here we're painting another butterfly, and for the first set of wings I'm doing light to dark, and from the second I'm doing a darker green, just starting from the darkest color of the first set of wings as the lightest color for the second one, and just mixing it in with some blue and going over it with the same technique for doing the lines on the butterfly's wings. You can probably already tell, but my favorite color is green, so almost every single butterfly, if not every single one, I don't remember, has some green in it, and almost every single drawing I do for the channel is going to have green. I'm just obsessed with the color. So as you can see, I painted another butterfly. I'm not sure why I didn't record me painting it. I remember I pressed record, but apparently not. So it's just kind of the same. Yeah, it's kind of the same as the first butterfly that I painted, just in blue tones with some green for the middle wings. Right now, as you can see, I'm doing another butterfly, but this one's going from blue to green. And right here, you're just gonna repeat the same process of doing a really saturated color on the edges and just mixing it in with water and having it all come together. You really get the hang of it as you go along with making butterflies. I think it's just about getting used to it and having some creativity as to the shapes of the wings. You really have a lot of freedom if you want to do 2 set of wings, 3, 4, 5, I don't know. But I really like them. You're really free at the moment you're doing butterflies. So right now we are reaching the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow, whatever you can do just so that we can keep growing the channel. I really hope you liked it. Thank you for supporting. Have a great day. Bye.